So Briar had a nice coat to lie on the floor. Yeah, Lisa's coat. But that was a bit hard and spiky and generally uncomfortable.
Oh, it was awful.
So she's insisted. Yeah. And we've gone to the garden centre to buy some plants for work.
Yeah, no, we're working.
Yeah.
And she was on your lap. But you did the part that, oh, I can't do it.
Yeah, because she's such a pain.
She's not.
Aren't you a pain, Briar? And we've been just talking about the house again.
Whinging.
Whinging. About when we're going to get some movement on it.
Their solicitor's gone AWOL. He may just be having lunch.
Yeah, he's out of the office when the person called.
Yeah, AWOL.
Yeah, exactly. He's abandoned us. Need a new one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep chasing.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's some kind of movement sometime soon, given we're in March and it's meant to complete this month.
Oh, you're getting grumpier by the second.
But they haven't even started talking to each other yet. Yeah.
Nick whinge. Oh yeah, I'll speed you up.
Don't do that.
So currently, technically I'm meant to be doing the sound on a video that's going to go out today, which is Friday, and I need a break. So I thought I'd show you something else that we've been working on. So essentially we've got two working ideas of what we think could happen in the end of March. So as we said repeatedly, we're pushing for a completion for at the end of March. So we think, because it's quite a tight turnaround, it's likely to be on the 31st, and that's a Monday. So I think that's quite likely. We want quite a long exchange period because we've got so much stuff to get over. So we are going to push for an exchange on the 21st, which will mean Nick does a very nice trip over from the 18th to the 20th, and then another trip over 24th to the 26th, and then obviously we'll get the girls wormed and all that kind of stuff. But that's the hope. Oh, if anyone who is one of our customers sees these and kind of goes, oh, I've got work booked in on that day, don't worry, we'll talk to you and it will all be fine. Don't worry. The other thing that could happen if we get a very sad delayed completion, sad times, is work. So much work. Because obviously if it rolls into the next month, which would be April, then obviously we've got another mortgage to pay and more bills to pay and all that sort of stuff. So we need to get a full income for March. So hopefully we want this one. Yay! Not this one. No, cross that one out. Brr. This one. Yay! So we'll be leaving, I'll say hopefully, as if this has any kind of logical plan behind it, on the 30th with completion on the 31st. Fingers crossed. We're going to start doing some packing. Yay! So the first thing I want to see with our new boxes is how many books can I put in them. We have a lot of books. We're very booky people. We're very sad. How many books can I put in one box and Nick still be able to pick it up? So, obviously, box. I am using one of the tapes to prop the phone because we still don't have a prop thing, tripod, whatever it's called. So bear with me, I'm just going to go and get tape. Don't worry, we're not going to do all this in real time, we're going to do a little fast forward. We seriously need to get a tripod. Some books are going to stay out. So when we were out in Ireland last year, one of our lovely customers that we met bought us this, which has been very useful. Nick loves it. And it was such a sweet thought of them. So obviously that's staying out. That's not going to be packed. The other thing that's not going to be packed is this ridiculous thing. And it's actually my favourite book in the whole wide world because Nick, a few years ago now, probably like 8 years ago, got it signed for me for Christmas. Look how cool it is. And I love it, and I'll be really upset if something happened to it. So it's going to have to come in caravan, so it's not being packed. Huh? So we will see later if Nick can pick up this box. I think he can. I don't think it's too bad. These are our boxes in progress. Exciting times, I know. So this one is one of the stuff that's going in the caravan. That's the living room box waiting for more things. That's kitchen, I think. This is assorted random stuff. I don't really know what else to put in. But what might go in is him. He's really heavy, so he would be useful in there. That's a picture of my granddad's boat that he was on in World War II. It's cool. That's obviously going to go in whatever we put all of these in, which remains to be seen actually. So if anyone has any ideas of how to transport and protect, what are they called, pictures, do let us know, because I'm not really sure whether to put them in like a suitcase, because I think in a box they might get punctured and that would be sad. So that's where we are. We'll see you later whether Nick can pick this up. Dun, dun, dun. Can you lift that box?
And what have I been doing today?
Digging.
What for?
Bamboo.
My work all day, digging, come home tired. What do you ask me to do?
Pick up a box.
Yeah.
A
And why are you asking me to pick it up?
See whether you can pick it up.
Because it's really heavy.
It's heavy.
This is the kind of thing that Lisa does to me.
Oh, whinging.
Yeah.
No,
it's
this
to do
is
with packing, but you just do it generally.
Yeah. No, hang on. This is the test to see whether you can pick it up or not.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I filled it with books.
Ready?
Yeah. What are you, a dinosaur?
Yes, it's fine.
And press it. Oh, God. Yeah, well done.
Yeah. These boxes you can fill up as much as you want, because they're only small.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
So they're good book boxes.
They are. Yeah, because in the past you filled ones like that with books.
I know.
And it weighs like half a ton.
Well, it didn't, did it?
Barely fits through the doorways. So,
Yeah, that's more of the issue. It's cumbersome. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. Look forward to tomorrow's test after another day of digging.
Well, you are whingy.
Okay.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
What present have you got, babe?
I don't know yet. It's like Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Father Amazon has delivered.
Santa's on.
Yeah. Well, we have been having some issues with tripods, or lack of them.
Yeah, we've dropped our phone a lot.
Yeah. And yeah, we've had to improvise, which I'm sure you'll show everyone.
Yes, I will.
So
Bing, bing,
we have
bing.
splashed out
Oh, we have.
the whole of about 20 odd quid.
Yeah, it was.
For
Dun, dun, la! Woo!
that is apparently a tripod. See?
Oh, yeah. Pod of try.
Shall I?
I still think Unipod was the best
Yeah, the stick.
in the Christmas tree.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Christmas tree support.
It was good.
Yeah. Ooh.
You alright?
It's a wire. Oh, it's a complicated tripod. There's a wire with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't anticipating that.
No. Instructions. Don't need them.
How masculine. When you even did the at the same time.
Well, hang on. It gets better.
Oh, yeah?
Presumably.
Oh, yeah, that's about right.
I think you're meant to be able to.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is your stick malfunctioning, babe?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
That's not normally my reaction. Anywho,
And
is that as tall as it goes?
I think it goes.
I always thought it'd be much bigger.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. I did my best. That's the best I can do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to stop this.
That was disappointing, isn't it?
Never. It's all about how you use it.
Oh, I'm not using it very well.
Are you not?
But yeah, so that's good, isn't it?
Not really. I mean, it's not perfect.
Maybe I do need the instructions.
Oh no.
You wouldn't think so. Oh, it's an automatic tripod.
What does that mean?
While folding the tripod, hold the middle position of the tripod. Push back the pull rod back to the handle sleeve section by section.
Oh, this is very reminiscent of the shed.
Yeah, it is a bit.
You're going to be circumgyrating.
First of all, pull the handle of the mobile phone holder upward and drop the tripod vertically from a height of about 10 centimetres onto the ground. When it hits the ground, 3 legs will pop open automatically.
You've done that bit already.
But it doesn't really tell you how to deploy this bit. Unless you just pull. Oh, well, I think you do.
There you go. Oh, yeah,
there
that's
you go.
what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that good for you?
It's good for me, yeah.
Okay.
No, that's excellent. Well done.
And has a remote control.
Don't need you for that.
Yes. Which is what the wire's for.
What's the remote control for?
It's a Bluetooth clipper, so then you can take a photo.
Oh,
from a
I
distance.
see. Okay, handy.
That's good.
Yeah.
So then to put it away at the end of the session. Yeah.
Excellent.
And then
So you just tug it. That's about right.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so do you want to just quickly do the drop like you
Oh,
want
yeah, I
to
know
do?
I do, yeah.
So much like SpaceX with the rockets landing.
Oh, it's not going to explode, is it?
Well, no. It's not a test.
Ooh. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. And then
Don't see how that's not going to break.
it goes up easier now.
Oh, good.
Once you've done it the first time.
Wait, okay, yeah. Oh, it doesn't go up as high.
Right, anyway, I think we should end it at that point.
Good job. Time for a nap?
Okay, I'm just on my way home from work. I just stopped at the shop on the way home, and this is one of those videos where you don't really feel like doing them, but it's kind of important to capture all the different stages so people realise what it's actually like trying to sell up and go, which, you know, sounds so easy, and it's really not. Yeah, so latest ridiculousness with the house saga is it's now been a month since our solicitor sent the draft contract over to the buyer's solicitor. They've still not been able to warrant any kind of or get any kind of response out of them. They've not spoken to them. They've rang them. They've left messages. They've sent emails. They have never been able to get any response in that month from the buyer's solicitor. To the point they are saying to us they're really concerned and we need to talk to the buyer. We've been chasing the buyer kind of weekly, and they passed on that their solicitor was waiting for the searches to come back, but it's now been 4 weeks, and people really should have the searches by now, unless they weren't ordered till really late. But nonetheless, we sent them a message yesterday asking for an update and whether they could just get in contact, if they can contact their solicitor to ask them what's going on, because the last we heard and what we keep being told is that they want to complete by the end of March, and it's now like I think the 5th of March, and our solicitor still hasn't heard a single thing from their solicitor, and there's no actual contact between them. So I would say that's probably not going to happen. And then most concerningly now, The buyers didn't respond to our message last night that I said about, that we sent them, asking for an update. So I thought, oh, maybe they were waiting till they spoke to the solicitor and were waiting till the end of play today to see whether they get called back by their solicitor. So I dropped them another message at the end of the day today, around 5ish, just saying, did you manage to speak to your solicitor? Not that they replied to the previous message, and they have not replied to that one yet either, although they have seen it. You can see on the app when they've seen it. So radio silence from all directions at the minute, so it's making us think there's an issue with this sale. Don't know what that could be. Maybe the buyer has pulled out, or maybe something else has happened, I don't know, but no one's speaking to us. So we are currently considering whether we've now got a third failed sale. Okay, it's coming up to 9 o'clock at night. The house sale has run into problems. We spent the evening sending frantic messages to our buyers because there was complete radio silence the past few days, as I said earlier. They've just replied now to say that actually, yes, one, she'd unfortunately been in hospital, which is awful. So, it makes us feel bad for chasing them. We didn't know that. But also I think she's fine. She's just come out to the news that their buyer has just dropped out because they didn't have the money. And this seems to happen a lot. People say they're going to buy a house and then it turns out they don't have the money. So they have said they are really keen still to buy ours, but they understand it's going to take some time to get another buyer potentially, and so if we need to relist, then they said they'll be devastated, but that's what we've got to do. They have actually talked about auctioning their house off, which will lose them a lot of money. So if they wanted to do that, that's I understand why they've gone down that route. I don't know whether they actually would stick with that or not, or go through with that or not. We are just talking. Well, I've just made a suggestion to Lisa, which she's going to be thinking about, which is we could offer to rent the house to them until their house sells. I don't know whether that's a viable option for them or not, but that's a potential option. I mean, for us to be able to move out and get over to Ireland and so on, there's a lot of cost involved in that, and so we was going to use money from the house for that purpose, so I guess we might need some kind of holding deposit. I don't really know how that would work. The other thing is that potentially if we agree to wait for them to find another buyer for their house, I don't think Lisa or me actually, I don't think either of us could cope with an unknown kind of indefinite wait, potentially, because we've been waiting coming up to 2.5 years already to get there, and the houses can take years to sell. So tricky. It's all very tricky. We really want to sell it to them. They really want to buy it, but obviously now the rug's being pulled out from under our feet and their feet by their buyer not actually having the money they said they had.
Okay, so it's the morning after the night before, and yesterday turned into quite the day in the evening anyway. So obviously our spider sensors had been going off because their solicitors wasn't talking to our solicitors, and that's really weird. It's been like a month. Our buyers had kind of stopped communicating with us because we had a good relationship with them, kind of over messages, obviously, and they kind of stopped, and that was weird. So they were like, what's going on? Something funny is going on. And as Nick said at length, their buyer has pulled out, which leaves us back in a what now kind of situation. For everyone that's been on the journey with us, this is our third one, and hopefully it's not going to go south. I would say it's not dead in the water. I would say the fish isn't very well, but it's not dead yet. We are trying to look at some different ways of kind of thinking outside the box a little bit to make sure it still goes through, because they love this house and this house is perfect for them and they really feel like the right people. So it's just buying enough time, really, I guess, for them to find a new buyer somehow, whichever way they want to do that. But also letting us kind of get on with our life. We've been here for 2 years, doing this situation for 2 years, and we just want to get on to the next part. So last night, not gonna lie, had a little cry. When the message came through from our buyer, Nick went straight into problem solve, problem solve, problem solve, and I was like, oh my god, just get out of my face. It sounds so awful, but just let my brain react, essentially, and then we can start talking about all the different options that we can do. So I had a little cry, and then we talked and found out different options that we can do.
So yeah, we think we might have a way through with the buyers. So they are considering an auction for their house, and we've also put forward an option where they could rent our place until they sell theirs, and that would allow us to come over to Ireland and start what we want to do. So there's a couple options there. They're going to have a think about it and let us know by the end of the week. I think they're talking to an auction house. They've talked to one already. They're talking to one today or tomorrow as well. So we'll see which way they want to go. But hopefully, one way or another, we can make this sale work. We're lucky that we've got buyers that really love the house and are really committed to it and want to buy it. And we appreciate that because we've already had 2 failed sales.
Oh my god, how are we back here again? But at least neutral to positive. That's what Nick said to me when he went out this morning. We're not negative. We are at least neutral to positive. So, neutral to positive face. No. There's always a solution. If there's a will, there is a way. So there's going to be a way, and we're going to find it. Definitely.
Okay, so that's where we are with the house at the moment. Just waiting now on the buyers to get back to us about which way they want to go. I'm still hopeful that we'll get out soon. You're less so.
Yeah, fish is still trying to circle in the top of the bowl. Fish isn't well.
It's on its side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a changeable week from being all, I'm so bored, I don't know what's going on, nothing's happening, to...
Yeah, back here again.
Yeah, back
Sofa time.
Oh no, that's not good.
No. But yeah, so tune in next time and hopefully we've got more positive news.
Fingers crossed.
And please, if you've watched this and enjoyed it, please do subscribe. It really helps us.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
Cool. See you next time.
Bye.